This is Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band Part 2. Let's talk records. Dancing in the Dark was the first single released ahead of the album May 9th, 1984. The legendary music video was directed by legendary director Brian De Palma. It was shot during the beginning of the Born in the USA tour by the end of June. It was the acting debut of Courtney Cox. Even though De Palma told him to select her out of a crowd, Springsteen did not know that she was an actress, thinking that she was a fan chosen prior. The song was his biggest hit, reaching number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band was released June 2nd, 1984 on Columbia Records. It was produced by Springsteen, Landau, Chuck Plotkin, and Steven Van Sant. The iconic album cover was shot by celebrated photographer Annie Leibovitz. The next single was Cover Me, released July 31st, 1984. The song had actually been intended for Donna Summer, but Landau convinced Springsteen to keep it. Springsteen later wrote another song for Summer called Protection. There wasn't a music video for the song, but it still reached the top 10, peaking at number 7. The next single was the title track, released October 30th, 1984. At first adapted from the Vietnam song Springsteen had been working on intended for Paul Schrader's film, by the time that Schrader was ready to make the movie, Born in the USA was much too popular, so it couldn't be the name of the movie, so it became Light of Day starring Michael J. Fox and Joan Jett. Springsteen thanked Paul Schrader on the liner notes and paid him back by providing a song called Light of Day for the movie. The music video was directed by acclaimed director John Sayles. The song has been widely misunderstood, namely Ronald Reagan famously mentioning Springsteen and his song during his re-election campaign.
America's future rests in 1,000 dreams inside your hearts. It rests in the message of hope in songs of a man so many young Americans admire, New Jersey's own Bruce Springsteen.
While not really being aware of what the song was about. I'm on Fire was the 4th single, released February 6, 1985. The music video was once again directed by John Sayles. The song reached number 6 on the Hot 100. The 5th single was Glory Days, released May 31st, 1985. The song is about a chance encounter Springsteen had back in 1973 with an old school friend called Joe DePew, who had been the town's baseball star. They chatted the night away about the glory days. The song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. I'm Going Down was the 6th single, released August 27th, 1985. Despite no music video for the song, it reached number 9 in the US. My Hometown was the 7th and final single, released November 21st, 1985. The song is about his hometown of Freehold and how the American dream was broken, with communities falling apart and factories closing down. It so just happens that when the single was released, the 3M factory in Freehold shut down. In early 1986, Springsteen played a benefit show for the workers at the Stone Pony, the place that had launched his career in Asbury, New Jersey. This song became his 7th consecutive top 10 hit, reaching number 6 on the US Hot 100. Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band was a monumental success. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 200, where it stayed for 7 weeks. It catapulted Springsteen from star to mega stardom. Not only has been called one of the best albums of all time, but it has become one of the best-selling albums of all time, going 17 times platinum in the US. Rolling Stone magazine ranked Born in the USA number 85 on the 500 greatest albums of all time list in 2003 and number 86 on the 2012 updated list. It went down to 142 on the latest 2020 revisited list.